What is up, YouTube? This is the Quartz Jester again, back at you with another video. This time it's going to be about decks I have for sale and trade binders that I have for sale / trade. The decks will be for sale and trade, so just offer me on like PM me and stuff. I'm trying to make some money so I can get to YCS Seattle in November, so I'm just trying to sell this stuff so I can try and get my deck together. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm just gonna start off with the decks. Alright, this is Gravekeepers, 6 Sams, and Frogarcs. So I'll start with the Gravekeepers real quick. Alright, so first off you got one Cyber Dragon because you have Malefic Cyber Dragon. You got Obelisk, Jinzo, Gravekeeper's Chief as your tributes. Next 3 Recruiter, he's your search engine. Oh, sorry, there's the other 2. Descendant because he can blow up things on the field. Commandant because he's your searcher for so you got 3 Commandant because he's your searcher for Necro Valley. Then you have 3 Gold Spies, has a great defense, and if he's in attack while in defense, he can special summon another one himself. Next, I like using Gravekeeper Guard because when he's flip summoned, he can send a card back to the hand, a monster. So yeah. Next we have 2 Fossil Dinos because basically he negates special summons, like they can't special summon when he's on the field, and if he's in defense and they attack him, all special summon monsters are destroyed, so that's really nice. Next you run 2 Marshmallow for the defense and for his burn damage, and then of course the Malefic Cyber Dragon, because he's a 4K beater with Necro Valley on the field. Next you have 3 Necro Valleys, self-explanatory, along with 1 Terraforming, just so you can have an extra way to add it to your hand. 2 Royal Tributes, along with 2 Gravekeepers still, because those are self-explanatory as well. Dark Hole, 2 Space Typhoons, because I believe that using Heavy Storm is not good in this deck, because you have a chance of destroying your own Necro Valley, which is not good. Then Book of Moon, Swords, and Creature Swap. Next we have 2 Magic Cylinders, one's a Secret, one's a Ultra, 2 Call the Haunteds, and then a Solemn Judgment. Alright, so that's it for that deck. I don't really have set prices for any of these, so just offer me. I'll take cash and trade, but I'll have my main wants in the description below, because I'll only be trading for my main wants. But if you'll pay cash, that's just as good too. Alright, next we got Frogarcs. We got 3 Ultra Caiuses, 2 Super Ryzas, 1 Ultimate Mobius along with a Super, 1 Ultra Light and Darkness, Obelisk the Tormentor, Secret Jinzo, Gores, and Tragodia. For the Frog Engine, you got 3 Swap Frogs because he's what sends Treeborn and Rodent Totem to the grave. Next, 3 Dupes because he's got some pretty good defense. 2 Treeborns because he's your main reason to get out the Monarchs, because he's like reoccurring and he keeps coming back. Next, Ronin Totem because if there's another frog you can banish it and you can special summon him. 1 Flip Flop because if you summon him you can target a monster, flip it to defense, and when it's flipped back up that monster's destroyed. Next you got 3 Battle Faders, 1's ultimate and 2 commons, 1 just wants to stick to the other. Next you got 3 Super Soul Exchanges because that's another way for your monarchs to get out. Then you got 3 Super Shrinks, or 2 Super Shrinks, sorry. Then you got 2 Creature Swap, 1's a rare from the Battle Pack. 1 Enemy Controller, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, 2 Enemy Controllers. Yeah, there you go, 2 Enemy Controllers. Next you got Fiendish Chain, Shadow Spell, and 2 Potential Tributes. Sorry, just can't pick it up right now. So anyway, like I said, these decks will be either for trade or for sale. Alright, next we have the 6 Samurais. Of course we have the new Exceed. Alright, so let's go through the extra deck. You get 3 Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien. He's the new Exceed that came out. You can bring him out by having 2 level 4 6 samurai monsters, and you can detach one, target one 6 samurai with less than 2,000 attack to give it 2,000 attack. Next you have 2 Leviathan dragons, because there's a lot of level 3s in the deck, along with the number 34 terabyte. Then for the Synchro, Scarred Warrior, because when he's on the field, basically all your 6 samurais are protected, and they have to attack over him, and he's 21, and they have to attack him twice just to destroy him. So next you got an X-Saber Erebellum, because of his effect. If you attack them and deal damage, then if they have 4 more cards, you can send one to the top of their deck. And then you got Black Wing Dragon. You don't really go into him that much, but he's just there because you actually do have some Arcadas where you do. Alright, for the main deck, you got 3 Kizons, 3 Kagekis, 3 Kagamusha, 2 Grandmaster, 2 Elders, 2 Super Hand of the 6, 1 Shogun Shin, 1 Iru, 1 Inishi, and 1 Spirit of the 6. Next you have 2 Super Smoke Signals, 1 Gateway, 3 United, 3 Dojo, 1 Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Rhoda, the Warrior Returning Alive, Mirror Force, 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Double-Edged Sword Technique, 2 Musakani Magatama, very confusing to say, one's a rare and one's a common. Then you have finally 2 Compulse and 1 Solemn Judgment. Alright, so that's the 6 Samurai deck. Like I said, there's not really a set price, so just offer me. Wants will be down below. And I won't have the prices up because I just need you guys to offer me. Next, before I get to the binders, this is just some stuff that I couldn't put in the binder, so here you go. Most of these are from the battle pack, so if you see something you like, just offer. I mean, I don't think there's really too much here you'll want, but you never know. Some of these are star foils. These are actually from that tin with all 4 of the main characters on the front. Well, that guy was. So is this, and so are those. Alright, so this is the first binder we got. All the stuff's for sale and trade. Just PM me. And it's not really organized like it used to be because I've been trading a lot at my locals and it's got pretty messy. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but you can always pause the video too, so. These have really they're damaged on the edges, like outside, so just be careful about that. That's actually dual terminal too. That's the LOB. These two are rares from the Battle Pack Epic Dawn, and that's just the plain rare from whenever it came in. This is actually not for trade. I need 2 more because the deck I'm going to run at YCS Seattle is going to be Chaos Dragons, so I need 2 more of those. I basically have enough for a deck of those guys, but I just haven't put it together at all. Then you got library stuff. There's 3 of him, 4 of him, 3 of him, 2 and 2 of him. Just some scrap stuff too. Old Doppel Warriors. secret. So is that. This is from the LOB set. That's got some damaged edges too. That's super. There's 3 of these. Just one of those. These 2 are secrets. That's a super. That's from the tin. There's a couple more of him. 3 of him. 1 of him. 1 of him, I think. Oh, nope, there's 3 of them. 1 of him. There's like 8 of him. Couple of him, 2 of him, and like 5 or so of him. There's 3 of these, but they're not for trade because once Shockmaster comes out, I think I'm gonna try and go for Ultimate Offering Gadgets. So yeah, if there's anything in here you've seen, just hit me up with offers. Like I said, my main wants will be in the description, and if you want, you can buy the whole binder or trade for the whole binder. I won't be expecting too much, so just offer. Next we have basically just spells and traps, I believe. This one's not for sale because it's gonna go in like Chaos Dragons, but the rest are. These 2 are actually dual terminal too. Mixing them. Oh yeah, there's also another smoke signal, but I don't think anyone needs more than 2. I really didn't want this to be a super long video, but that looks like is where it's going. These 2 are ultimates. That's a secret. I would use it, but I just don't have a Stardust Dragon anymore. Is there anything on the back page? Yeah. Alright guys, that's all the stuff I have for sale and / will trade. My main wants will be in the description below. I'll take cash too, PayPal preferably. And yeah, this mat is for trade, but it's really not worth that much. So if you really want it, it'll probably only be like $5 about. So yeah, alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you could, please tell me how the camera's working, because the last 2 videos to me just seemed kind of weird how they played out. So yeah. Alright, peace out.